excited.
Tell
That's
us.
good.
Excited.
Welcome to the Blue Devil Update.
My name's still Ian.
And my name is still Emma. And now that Thanksgiving is over, do you know what that means?
It's still November.
But it's finally the Christmas season.
You know what that means. We gotta pull out Kevin. This is our Christmas counter.
His name isn't really Kevin,
His
but
name's Kevin.
we do have a countdown to Christmas.
His
So.
name's Kevin. He shall be labeled as such until we get to the year.
All right, let's get into the show.
We've got a sweet life.
Seniors, 2019 is right around the corner.
And there are several things you need to do to be prepared for graduation, such as RSVPing for your cap and gown.
Ordering your cap and gown.
And if you didn't sign up for the Remind, text MHS Senior 9 to 81010.
And have you checked out the scholarship site?
That's the link. And if you have any questions, Southern Recognition will be on campus during lunches today and tomorrow. Or you could talk to your counselor.
And did you know that we have a counselor on campus to help with life after high school?
She's really cool. Let's meet Miss Keating.
Excuse me, Ms. Keating?
Hey, what's up?
Do you have a moment to answer a few questions?
Yeah,
What is your role here at Mooresville High School?
I am the college advisor, so my job is to make sure y'all have something to do after you leave Mooresville.
Why should high school students take classes at Mitchell?
You can start earning college credit while you're still in high school. You don't have to pay for it. College will cost you less, and you'll boost your GPA.
Why is your junior year so important?
Junior year is like the big push for college applications. It's like the main grades they're gonna see. You can get your test scores done. It's super important to be really focused your junior year.
What is FAFSA?
FAFSA is the way to get free money for college. You file one easy paper and you'll get a few $1,000s maybe.
What did you learn from applying to college?
It is a tough process, but it is super worth it. College is so much fun, and you get to learn so much. You get to live on your own. So the stress of the college process is definitely worth it, and I'm here to help you every step of the way.
Do you have any encouraging words for seniors going off to college?
Y'all are doing an awesome job. If you need help, just ask me. I'm here to help.
Mooresville High School will take audiences on a fantasy ride into the land of pure imagination.
Willy Wonka, Roald Dahl's timeless story of the world-famous Candyman and his quest to find an heir, comes to chocolate-covered life in the new auditorium at MHS, March 27th through the 31st, 2019.
Auditions are going to be held December 3rd and 4th. Please see Mr. Higdon for an audition packet.
Also, plan to come to the Theater Variety Show on Wednesday, December 5th in the Black Box Theater.
Tickets are only $10.
It's time to get into the driver's seat and race on over to the student spotlight. Let's whip it into the victory lap with Blake.
Thank you guys, and I'm here with
Brett Suggs.
and I'm Blake Nelson. This is Student Spotlight. He's won some races, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I won the Allison Legacy Series championship at Concord like 2 weeks ago. It's
6 races.
12 races total, one half of them light work, you know.
This guy's unstoppable.
You know, championship,
Monster.
just another one. I get them all the time. I'm the best there is.
I know.
It's simple.
This
I
is
mean,
great
come on.
that I'm sitting here talking to you. Well, who do you think would win, you or Ricky Bobby?
Probably me. Yeah, I challenge him.
Oh, okay. Heard it here first. Student Spotlight. Okay, that's all.
Later.
Out.
Rachel Langrone and Taylor Yanamura recently attended National Portfolio Day.
They showed their art portfolios to a variety of art colleges and have received feedback to improve their work going forward.
On Thursday, November 15th, Mrs. Hauff and Mr. Peters took art students on a field trip to the Mint Museums in Charlotte.
The students had a 1-hour tour at the Mint Museum of Fine Art and Randolph Road, a 1-hour tour of the Mint Uptown, and ate lunch at Fuel Pizza.
Looks like a really fun trip, actually.
Let's check out what else has been happening on campus.
name's Jenna Harris. I'm the academic team commander. Right now we're at York High School competing in a drill meet. We're doing things from a rifle match, academics, color guard drill, and we're competing against 10 other schools, so hopefully we'll place.
So what we're doing here today with Stop the Bleed campaign is we are teaching people in the community how to react to an emergency if there is active bleeding. So the first thing that you want to do is make sure that the scene is safe, and then you want to identify where the bleeding is.
Emma, I don't know if anybody told you this, but one of the prerequisites to get on this show was you had to be a pro gamer, and I happen to be one of those pro gamers.
Well, you, my friend, are in luck because on Tuesday, December 4th, there will be a short meeting for anyone interested in starting an esports team for MHS. The meeting will be held in room A154.
And the MHS NJROTC is sponsoring a Toys for Tots drive. Bring new unwrapped toys and place them in said Toys for Tots receptacles by December 13th.
Let's check out some more things that are coming up.
Hi, I'm Sienna. I'm an officer in HOSA. I'm hosting a dance here at the high school to raise awareness for NAMI, which is the National Alliance of Mental Illness. And all of the money raised will go towards our local NAMI foundation, which they can use for funding classes that they need to help people get over or to cope with symptoms of mental illness. And that'll be December 15th in the MAG gym from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tickets are $10 and we will start selling them the week and a half before our dance. There'll be a DJ and food, so come out and support.
It's the last week for the Christmas and food drive, so I need everybody to bring in cans. The class with the most ounces will get a pizza for their class, so bring in cans, please. Thank you.
Peeking out the window to see what they can see. It's a candy cane Christmas, sweet as it can be.
Juan, Hood. Juan. Hood.
Hey, what are you doing?
Dress code.
Head cold.
Really, Juan? Cat, Juan. Dress code, man. Come on. You're going to have to show your sorry.
The girls' soccer team will have an informational meeting December 4th after school in the cafeteria.
We have many student athletes committing to colleges. Let's meet some of our recent signees.
All right, my name is Justin Portis. I'm going to UNCG for baseball.
My name is Gentry Meadows, and I signed to play softball at UNCW.
Hi, my name is Tapton Hensley, and I just signed to go to Virginia Tech to play baseball.
My name is Davis Turner, and I signed yesterday to Lenore Ryan University for baseball.
Hi, I'm Ashley Royster, and I'm going to play soccer at Brevard College.
My name's Amanda Cook, and I'm going to Belmont Abbey.
Great.
is Trey. I play receiver, and we did better than we did last year.
My name is Bobby Davis, number 3, varsity player, defense. I feel like our defense was the best defense in the whole conference. I feel like defense was the best. We did what we had to do.
Thank you so much for watching this week's installment of the Blue Devil Update.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Blue Devil Update.
And mine at Slightly Iconic Ian.
You don't need to do that, but definitely tune in next week for another episode, and we'll see you then.
What is the closest planet to the sun?
Venus.
Oh my God!
Jupiter?
Wow!
Jupiter.
Oh my God! What was Muhammad Ali's birth name?
Muhammad.
No. Muhammad?
I don't think.
Muhammad Moise.
Really?
For our last lockdown video, I want to talk about some serious situations that, quite frankly, are uncomfortable to talk about, but we need to be actively thinking about. Let's say you're in a situation where there's an active shooter and a lockdown hasn't been called. In that situation, you have 3 responsibilities. The first responsibility is to get as far away from the active shooter as possible and as fast as you can. If you're not able to do that, or you've gotten as far as you can and can't get any further, your second responsibility is to hide or to shelter in place, putting as many objects between you and the active shooter as you possibly can. Your third responsibility is to engage the shooter, using whatever furniture, whatever else you can find around you to use as weapons. Again, I know it's uncomfortable to think about these things, but based on the situations we've seen, we do need to think about how we would individually and collectively respond to that kind of situation. We've seen situations in the past where the fire alarm goes off and then the school has to go into a lockdown where they're in an active shooter situation. In those situations, when the fire alarm goes off, you always evacuate the building assuming that there is a fire. But if there is an active shooter situation, we'll come on the intercom and we will say lockdown. At that point, the lockdown overrides the fire alarm and you must go into lockdown mode. One thing to consider is what to do during a lockdown situation if we have already dismissed school for the day. In that situation, again, your number 1 responsibility is to get as far away as you possibly can. But at dismissal, that might mean getting to your car and leaving campus. If the active shooter isn't nearby your parking lot, however, getting in your car might not be the best situation and you need to continue to run away from the situation. It also means getting on a bus. Oftentimes the buses can be the safest places and can quickly get you off of campus away from the threat. So if we go on lockdown during dismissal, again, your responsibility is to get as far away as you possibly can, getting yourself to safety. If you are nearby a bus, then you get on the closest bus, not necessarily the bus that you ride. And that's how we would perform a lockdown situation during dismissal. That we will continue to review our procedures as the year goes on, and we'll continue to have lockdown situations in different scenarios as the year goes on to test our preparedness. We will continue to look at situations as they arise in other parts of the country and learn from them. And so there may be other videos coming to you throughout the year just to make sure that you are all up to speed on what we expect of our students and staff during lockdown situations. So thank you for watching these videos.